Okay, guys. So we're going to get into the growth in the fixed mindset now. So the growth and fixed mindset are pretty much opposites. They come from Dr. Carol Dweck, who is a psychologist at Stanford University. She wrote the book Mindset. It's a great book. It's a pretty easy read. It's a pretty quick read. She talks about what growth and fixed mindset is, the difference between them. She gives us examples of each, and then she gives us a lot of the evidence that she used from her studies that proves that this mindset exists in most people. So if you want to read it, let your teacher know. We'll see what we can do about getting you a copy. I'd recommend it. So simply put, fixed mindset, right? So she called it a fixed mindset because it's the belief that people have that things don't really change. This is what it is. This is what it's going to be. Okay, so somebody with a fixed mindset will look at things like this. I'm only good at certain things and I'm bad at certain things. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. That's just the way the world is, right? Fixed mindset. I don't like doing what I'm not good at. Fixed mindset. I take feedback and criticism personally. You're making judgments about whether I'm good at it or not. You're not trying to help me. Okay. Fixed mindset thinks they don't like things that are challenging, right? So there's somebody who's going to be more likely to want to stay in that comfort zone. Fixed mindset. I give up when something is too hard. I'm not good at it. Why am I going to do this? That's how they look at it. Simply put, fixed mindset believes that there are some things that I'm good at and some things that I'm not. And that is the way it is, and that is the way it will be. That's how the world works. I'm just not good at it, right? I know we've all felt that before. I know we've all thought that before. But that's just the way that we're looking at it, and that's not really the truth. But if we tell ourselves that, then it's going to be really hard for us to move past it. That's the interesting thing about mindset, about how whatever we tell ourselves, that's what's going to happen for the most part. Okay, so growth mindset. Growth meaning that I can get better at anything. I can grow. Okay. And we know that is true based on neuroscience that we learned a few weeks ago, right? That's how the brain works. We have to create pathways to do or learn different things. And the more we do it, the stronger that pathway gets and the more automatic it becomes. So we know that that happens. We know growth happens. So something, a growth mindset, somebody with a growth mindset will look at things like this. I can get better at anything if I do it enough. I will try until I get the results I want. Because if I do it once and it's not what I want, I'll do it again and it'll be better the next time. I like challenges because it's an opportunity to grow. I know things are hard now, that's why it's a challenge, but the more I do it, the less challenging it will become and I will have grown more. Feedback and criticism helps me grow. I know you're not making a judgment about whether I was good or bad. You're trying to help me learn new stuff. Thank you. I like learning things that I don't know. Opportunity to grow. Stretch zone, yeah, let's go there. Okay. Simply put, people with a growth mindset believe I'm not good at it yet, but I will be if I work at it. Okay. So one of the studies she mentioned. So this stuff at the top, this is just from the previous pages, so don't worry about it. But one of the studies she talks about in her book. Okay, she gave participants a questionnaire to see if they were fixed or growth mindset. Okay, questionnaire to see how they looked at challenges, pretty much. Okay, then the participants would be asked a question, and the research would give them feedback on the answer, right? So participants had their minds hooked up to some sort of fancy machine that measured brain activity to show what information the participants paid attention to. So participants with a fixed mindset, they'd answer the question, and then when they got feedback, the only thing that they were listening for was I right or was I wrong? And then they tuned out. Okay, people with a growth mindset were almost the opposite. They listened to, am I right or wrong? But they listened and paid attention to that new information specifically, right? So fixed mindset, wrong? Okay. I got right? Okay, cool. Growth mindset, right? Okay. I could, that makes sense. That would have made it better, right? Or growth mindset, I was wrong. How come? Oh, yeah, that makes sense, right? That's the difference in the fixed mindset and the growth mindset is fixed mindset, right or wrong? That's because I wasn't good at it. Okay. Growth mindset, I was wrong. How can I get better, right? So, example. Okay, we're going to use me as an example, and then you guys are going to go look at some as a class and discuss it, and determine if the person in the example is a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. But for me, first example, let's practice. My example of me in college, and the fact that I would drop a class if it had a presentation or a paper or something really hard in it, right? I would quit the class and I'd avoid it. Is that an example of a fixed or growth mindset? Yeah, yeah, that's right. Fixed mindset, 100%, right? Because I looked at it as presentation in front of a group. I'm not good at it. I don't like it. I'm not going to get better at it. I'm just not good at it. Why? Well, no, I'm not doing that. Right? That's totally textbook fixed mindset. That was me. And because I had that mindset, it took me 4 years to get through a 2-year community college program. Right? So moving on, you guys will do some scenarios as a class. You'll have some discussions, and then we will have a quick Google form thing that you'll do before you leave. All right, guys. Take care.